Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I am here on Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, and Sundays. I upload true crime, so if you like any of that, go ahead and subscribe and also hit that bell so you can notify. Today I'm gonna be uploading up two videos. I'm doing my video from Wednesday, and I'm also gonna do a video for today's Friday video. The one I'm doing for Wednesday, I for some reason it wasn't uploading, so hopefully this one will upload today. And this one I was talking about young prisoners. So let's go ahead and get started on the video. So yes. So today's video is one you're probably gonna be shocked, because when I read it I was shocked and still in shock still today. So yeah. So Anna Baker, 85, opened her door on June 14th of 1983 and saw two teenagers girls. They told her that strange men were following them, and they asked to come inside to use the phone. What happened next was recorded later in the diary of one of them. Today, Cindy and I ran away and killed an old lady. Shirley Catherine Wolf, 14, squirrel in a larger contained her most private thoughts. It was lots of fun. Baker, a retired seamstress and great-grandmother, had been waiting for a visit from her son Carl around 6 p.m. As he was driving towards his mother's Auburn, California condo, Carl took passing notice of two teenage girls hitchhiking on the road. He learned later that the hitchhikers, Wolf and her new best friend Cindy Lee Corlin, 15, had just murdered his mom. Carl found his mother's body on the living room floor, along with at least 28 stab wounds, one 4-inch deep. An autopsy would later show signs that she had been beaten and strangled. Police scourging the neighborhood discovered that two teens had knocked on other doors in the community that day. Some residents listened to the girls' tale of who and made the life-saving decision to keep the doors locked. One woman let them in and gave them a water and access to the phone, but the girls left quickly when the woman's husband entered the room. She later told police that her visitors were so creepy she had washed the water glass and whipped the phone receiver with alcohol as soon as they were out of the door. She may have destroyed some clues, but it was still not hard for police to track down Baker's killers. Several neighbors had seen the girls close up or fleeing the scene and offend detailed description. There were locals clearing from Auburn and walking from Cleveland Village, 28 miles away, and witnesses soon managed face to names. Less than 2 hours after Baker's murder, detectives were knocking on their door of the Auburn home where Collers lived with her mother and brother. The pair was sleeping in the basement when police woke them up questioning. Wolf quick told all. "We did it. We killed her," she flatly declared. She said that they were soaring Baker's neighborhood for a car in which they could run away. Baker's 1970 Dodge caught their eye. Though she was an old lady, perfect car, Wolf said. "Just as set up, we figured we'll kill her." Baker let them in, offered them cold drinks, and chatted with them for over an hour before the girls got down to business. "Then I stabbed and stabbed. I stabbed her in the neck because if she lived, she would know where we are and report us," Wolf said. Baker begged her to stop and said that she was dying. "And I turned and I go, 'Good,' she said." Both girls appeared to reveal in the cold-blooded murder of kind, helpless old lady. "We're going out to celebrate the fact we killed someone, just for fun," Collers said. They seemed like sisters, or at least old friends, but in reality, they had met just 8 hours earlier, kindred spirit who hit it off immediately. They shared blessing branch, full by rotten childhood, wrote John Mary in the little girl's loss. Curly was just about 8 years old when her father skipped out before age 7. She says she's been beaten and raped by her stepbrother and another man her mother brought home. By the time she reached high school, she had a record of crimes, including theft and assault, a nasty temper, and a chip on her shoulder. She imagined that everyone had a better life than she did, and I don't want them around, she said. I wanted them to pay. Born in Brooklyn, Wolf grew up in a family manor by alc- alcoholism, and violence. Wolf said her father started abusing her before she entered kindergarten. After her family moved to California in 1978, she said her father raped her. She was 9. The abuse went on for years. He was eventually arrested, pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor child molestation charge in the day before Christmas in 1982 and spent 100 days in jail. After the Wolves bounced around from foster home to group homes, where on June 14th she met Carlene and ran away from a work program. In July of 1983, Berker babyface killers were found guilty of first-degree murder and burglary. It was a non-jury trial, and the judge took 15 minutes to make the decision. Wolf Laura argued that his client was insane, blind by rage. She fell from a lifetime of abuse. UPI report. 3 days of listening to psychiatrists convincing the judge that Wolf was a cold-blooded killer incensed at the time of the murder. Collier and Wolf received the same sentence, 8 years in a juvenile detention. Faculty both had time added for bad behavior. After studying law in prison, Collier was released in 1992. She married, had 4 children, and lived quietly ever since. Released in 1995, Wolf continued to have trouble with the law for a time and then dropped out of sight. Recently, Marion told the justice story that Wolf contacted her and told her she was living a quiet, solitary life in the Midwest and working to help victims of children abuse overcome their demons. And that is the crazy story of 2 teenagers, Cindy and Shirley, this story just gave me chills, and it probably will give you chills as well. I cannot believe some teenagers would do that, but at least they're both, one studied law in school. It's crazy to hear, but it's not common. There is some people that I've known that studied law while they were in prison, and when they get out, that's what they major in. So it's kind of like a good thing. But I'm glad that they're doing good now, and I'm glad that they're living a quiet life. So yeah, guys, there's a few pictures of them, but it's an old pictures. So if y'all could go ahead and search for the pictures. But I will be uploading the second video real soon, so y'all stay tuned.